Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get Out of Your Own Way and Unlock the Mindset of Success. And I gotta tell you, I am fired up here today because today we are gonna talk about two words that can help you be more successful. That's right, two words, ladies and gentlemen, not four. Two words that are going to be able to help you be more successful. Because a lot of times, I talk about this a lot. Success in my mind is less to do with learning something new that works and more to do with unlearning something old that doesn't. Which is why a lot of times you see people going and doing and pushing and going, and they haven't reached that level of success that they want, either in their business or at work or whatever the case may be. And they're not really sure why, because other people who have a comparable set of skill set, work ethic, and professional training seem to all be doing just fine. And the answer is that while these folks are doing, going, pushing, and doing all these other things, they're also inadvertently engaging in a series of activities that are actually holding them back from the very level of success that they say that they want. I call this putting your foot on the brake and the gas at the same time. And really, that's why a lot of people are less successful than others. Now, talk about the brake here. That's what we're going to talk about here today. Getting out of your own way. Okay. What you want to be thinking about. So first of all, let's get to the two words and then we'll unpack the break, okay? The two words are multiplier effect, okay? Multiplier effect. Now let's relate that to the break. All right, so a lot of people, we're go-getters, right? We're trying to get after it. We're trying to do some of these things and we want to be able to, really be successful. And that's awesome. That's great. I don't want you to stop that. I do that myself, not a problem. Here's where we get into trouble though. Where we get into trouble is we think we have to do it all ourselves. All right, let me just stop there. We think, we think that me, have to do it all ourselves. We have to get up early. We have to stay up late. We have to do this. We have to do that. And obviously, if you want, you're talking about your business or trying to get a promotion or something like that, obviously you have to do a lot of work. I mean, there's nothing, inherently wrong with that. You have to do some work, but you don't have to do it all yourself. And we talk about getting your foot off the brake. That's that kind of that false premise. I talk about this a lot when I do my presentations. We did some mastermind work in our mastermind group on this whole idea of taking your foot off the brake and the idea of a false premise. The false premise is that to be successful, you have to do everything yourself. And that's actually not true at all. As a matter of fact, John Maxwell talks about this. My girlfriend was the one who brought this to my attention. She was like, via John Maxwell, she was like, there's this idea of addition and multiplication. And what happens is most people, they go about their days in an addition kind of state of mind. I just need to do more work, put in more time, get more stuff done, and that's how I'm going to move forward, right? But John Maxwell is like, look, you need to think in terms of multiplying, okay? And I'm coming up with the term the multiplier effect. I'm sure I'm not the first person who's done that, but the multiplier effect simply says we need to be able to, instead of putting 3 rocks into a thing and a bag and running up the hill, how about we create a multiplier effect that allows us to build a wheelbarrow? So instead of us carrying, I just said 3 rocks, but instead of us carrying 1 rock at a time, these huge 45-pound rocks up and down the hill 5 or 6 times a day, how about we create a wheelbarrow that allows us to be able to be more successful and carry up more rocks? Brian, what does that wheelbarrow look like? Well, part of it might be, if you're a business owner, part of that might be getting a virtual assistant. Part of that might be having a virtual assistant do some of your social media. I've got a guy who, his name is Hassan. You can find him on Fiverr. If you want to message me, I can certainly hook you guys up. He is great. Engineering student out of Pakistan, which means that it's about 10 hours, I want to say, ahead of us. I'm in the Eastern time. So, depending on your time zone, it's zero problem. He's great. He puts my social media up. I edit the video. I shoot the video and I edit the video and I do a quick description. Then I hand it off to Hassan. I have him put the video onto my website. I have him then put it on SmarterQ, which is my social media platform, and it disseminates all over, and then I have him send me back the screenshots afterwards. Works like a charm. That's a great way to do it. Another way to do it, if you want, is if you're trying to do like some research or going into, maybe for me, doing some paid speaking engagements. For you, it might be something else. Doing some research. You don't have to be doing all of that. Get that done. That's a multiplier effect. There's all kinds of different ways. I just gave you 2 in terms of businesses, but as a business owner, but think in terms of what it is, like some paperwork, even something as basic as your accounting. If you're still doing your accounting yourself, now I will say I've been doing it for a little while, and that's something I need to kind of just let go. Okay, I do though have I have an application that's made it much easier. It's called Wave, and that I used to do like it was just not great, okay? But now I put it right there on Wave, and boom, out it goes. I'm actually going to have for the first time, I'm going to be delegating some of that out this year. So, you're always growing, you're always learning, and it's really a comfort level. I just realized that this isn't where I need to be spending my time. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, okay? So take a look at different areas where you can delegate it out, and you can do so in a cost-effective manner. Again, Hassan, great guy, great, awesome thing. No English issues or anything like that. Very cost-effective. If you want us to take a look at some other places, go to taskbullet.com. You can also go to Fiverr. Okay, and you can also go to Upwork. Actually, that's another place. I use Upwork for some other stuff. I use Upwork to help me for like pictures or like, what else did I do? Oh, for somebody helping me like for the back of the room for presentations and things like that. So there's all kinds of different places and things that you can do to be able to be successful and help you multiply your effort, because that's what we're getting back to, right? The multiplier effect. What is it that I can do where I can get somebody else moving, boom, 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 and then I'm moving here, boom, 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 and the effect is multiplied as it relates to my results, my success, and where my business or where I want to be able to go. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. In the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.